Being confined to home during the national health emergency is difficult for everybody, but for survivors of domestic abuse and their children, it can be a terrifying time. We know reports from China and Italy and Spain have all seen uplifts in report of domestic abuse, and the National Domestic Abuse Helpline in the UK has seen increases of over 25% in calls for help. In Surrey Police, we've been working really hard across all agencies to make sure that those that need support get it, particularly from our specialist domestic abuse services. But we all need your help. You may be concerned about loved ones isolated at home with an abuser. You may be a neighbour that's concerned about a friend or a neighbour near to you. And there are some messages in this video that will allow us all to help. First of all, please make sure your loved ones and neighbours, if you can, are aware of the silent solution. This is a means where if they call 999 and are unable to make any audible signal for fear of being discovered, that they'll be directed by an operator to an automated system. If they press 55, they will be forwarded through to the police and it will be dealt with as an emergency. You may be a perpetrator, knowing that you are hurting a loved one and want to do something to stop. There is a no excuse for abuse campaign that's been launched on the Respect phone line. Please reach out and use that if you want to stop your actions. We are taking action every day in Surrey Police to bring perpetrators of domestic abuse to justice. We are arresting people every day, and if you've got concerns about loved ones or neighbours, please do reach out for support. You can contact us on 101 for advice or report to us online, but if it's an emergency, never hesitate to dial 999.
My name is Michelle. I'm the CEO of East Surrey Domestic Abuse Services, speaking on behalf of Surrey Domestic Abuse Partnership. Whilst individuals and families and the country as a whole face increasingly difficult and uncertain times, it becomes even more important that we work together to ensure that those in need, who may be vulnerable or at risk, get the vital support that they need. Perpetrators often attempt to isolate their partners from family, friends, work and community, and the pandemic provides them with an increased ability to do so. We're already seeing that survivors' ability to seek help from services such as ours has become more difficult as perpetrators spend more time at home. Since the creation of ESDAS and the specialist services in Surrey, survivors have shown us their incredible ability to risk manage, safety plan in crisis situations. So over many years we've learnt from the experts. In this time of crisis, we'd like to reassure survivors, other professionals and communities that we, like our colleagues across the country, are still here. But we need you. We need you to see that every contact with a survivor as an opportunity to provide potentially life-saving advice. Our window of opportunity to provide follow-up advice and support safely has also lessened, so the one chance rule is more important than ever. So we ask you, if you're having contact over the phone with a survivor during this pandemic, always presume that the perpetrator is present and that you could be on loudspeaker. Please listen out for your neighbours and call help. Call 999 if you think that someone is at risk. If safe to do so, please reach out to anyone you believe that's in an abusive relationship and encourage them to contact us for advice and support, particularly around safety planning during lockdown. If it's not safe for survivors themselves to contact us, then we are always willing to support friends, family and any professional so that they can safely pass information on. Talk to survivors if possible about keeping a mobile phone with them. Ensure it's charged, because it could be a key lifeline. Create code words for friends and children so that they know when to call for help. Reassure survivors that Surrey Specialist Domestic Abuse Outreach Services are still open and we're able to provide information, support and advice via phone, email and online chat. We can provide advice about safety planning, both for staying at home and if you're intending to leave the relationship during this pandemic. And this would include in showing them how to access apps like Bright Sky and Hollyguard. We also need to ensure that survivors know how to delete their browsing history on both their phones and their computers, and Women's Aid has provided a useful guide with how to do this. If you or someone you know needs help and advice, please contact the Your Sanctuary helpline on 01483 776 822. 9 a.m. till 9 p.m, 7 days a week. They will be able to support you, but also put you in touch with a local support service who will be able to provide safety planning and crucial life-saving advice for you right now. Above all, be kind. Survivors and children need to know more than ever that when this is over and when they're ready, that you are there for them and that support is available. Be kind and stay safe. Thank you.